Hello and welcome back. This is the 6th mission in the New Frontiers on Star Trek Online. Mission is called Melting Pot. Melting Pot. Visit the Dranuur System and learn about a new joint Lukari-Kentari colony project. But the colonists have their own secrets, and other galactic powers are interested in their new home.
The Kentari and Lukari governments have begun work on a joint colonial site in the Dranuur System. Starfleet has been assisting both groups on the project, as have other Alliance members. I'd like you to join the effort and help them get things moving forward. There's been Zenkethi activity in neighboring sectors, and both the Lukari and Kentari have clashed with them in the past. Dranuur itself has little tactical value, but the Zenkethi are known to carry a grudge. Keep that colony safe.
Got it. Alright, let's get it on.
Welcome to the Dranuur System. Construction of the colony is underway and on schedule. We're lucky. We would have missed this system if the crew of our survey ship hadn't taken a closer look at the anomaly here.
It's quite unusual, isn't it? Very.
The anomaly orbits both the planet and its moon, and appears to be stable. It's also very disruptive to long-range sensors. The USS Challenger's team has been very helpful. They've installed several planetary defense systems and provided a number of modular building units for use at the colony site.
Starfleet is quite adept at colonial operations.
Captain LaForge is standing by on the Challenger. Let's not keep him waiting.
Acknowledged. Helm, set a course for the Challenger's location.
Good to see you. I hope the Dranuur anomaly didn't give you too much trouble getting here. We've been working with the Kentari and the Lukari to study it. We know it's some sort of subspace disruption, similar to what Starfleet has seen in the Delta Triangle.
Okay.
Not only does it cause sensors to behave erratically, but it seems to create a limited sort of cloaking field, both for the planet and the moon. Captain Fumarke and I have been collecting data on the anomaly, but we could use some more. Mind lending us a hand before we head down to the colony?
Sounds like a plan.
Let's begin with a system scan. I've seen some strange data at that level.
Same here. It'll be good to get some more eyes on this.
We're having trouble getting any readings from the lateral sensors. The anomaly in this area is intense. We may need to get into close range to get more meaningful results. Triangulate a position for a new scan.
Curious. It isn't just our sensors, Captain LaForge.
Agreed. Let's calibrate sensors inside the anomaly. It might cut down on the interference.
I doubt it.
Very well. I've indicated an ideal area. Let's try again there.
Here we go.
We're making progress, but I can't completely filter the sensor noise.
Let's study those asteroids. There could be clues in how the anomaly affects them.
How peculiar. This material isn't orbiting, it's just drifting.
Well, let's get a course into them. Collected.
S-type asteroids, mostly iron and silicates. Nothing out of the ordinary.
One of our emitters is giving some strange readings. Let's take a closer look.
I bet you there's a whole fleet hidden in here or something. I've played this mission before, but it's been a long time and I don't really remember it. I'm probably right. But he did say cloaking field effect, so that would make sense.
Looks like the emitter relays are offline. We'll need to realign them.
Of course. And wait, let me guess. It's going to be the third type of minigame that they have.
Well done.
Oh, I guess not.
I'd like to run a spectral analysis at the indicated area.
Let's send a probe to the moon and collect some data on long-term anomaly exposure.
Agreed. But we'll need to get closer to the moon first.
Watch him to look.
Okay, we have some good data to work with here.
Our science teams have extensive facilities on Dranuur. They can help.
Sounds good. I'll see you planet side.
Alright, let's go. Planet side.
I'm eager to show you the progress we've made here. We've done a lot in a short period of time, and I think you'll be impressed. Ready to beam down and see what we've been working on?
I sure am. Let's go.
Welcome to the colony. Kumarke was just telling me a bit about some recent energy tech improvements. Let's take a look around.
What they've already built is quite impressive.
As an engineer, I'm impressed by the technology that our partners brought to this project. Working with it has been a rewarding experience for all of us.
Lead on, Captain.
Welcome. I'm Kajima, one of the industrial designers. Our colony may be fairly new, but we've already accomplished a great deal. I hope you find our work here interesting.
Federation is always glad to be of assistance with fledgling colonies.
We're trying to build an industrial infrastructure while respecting Lukari design recommendations. It's, let's say, challenging. For instance, they've included considerable xenoscaping. They're committed to incorporating native plant life into the design spaces. It takes considerable effort, but it does mean that our structures are less susceptible to invasive problems with local plant life.
Aesthetic as well as functional. We'll keep an eye out for it.
Dranuur's quite the hidden paradise, don't you think?
We only needed a minimum level of terraforming here.
The fusion of Lukari and Kentari technology has been very effective.
Our integrated tech output continues to impress. This display will confirm that. As you can see, our energy grid uses an array of natural power sources.
This is the first of many hydropower sites on Dranuur.
Pardon me for a moment, I need to rearrange this. That should do it. Okay. What's next?
Beautiful, isn't it?
Quite.
Quite a sight, isn't it? I'm surveying the output as part of setting up hydropower here.
How much power do you think the waterfall will generate? Oh. I'm asking about the breath mask. I've noticed you're wearing a breath mask, but the air here isn't polluted.
My lungs were damaged by toxic gases on New Kentar. It's made me more conscious of the need to regulate the pollution that we generate, and more appreciative of what we have here.
That's nice. How much power do you think the waterfall will generate?
I'd eyeball this at a base of 3 kilowatts, which doesn't seem like much until you consider that there are falls like this all over the coast. They seem to be active year-round. Now, the challenge will be to capture that energy without disrupting the ecosystem.
Thanks for your time.
Come upstairs. There's an excellent view of the colony grounds. The beauty of this world will survive only if we work to preserve and protect it. Let's head up to the science lab. They're working on some exciting projects.
As you can see, we've made considerable progress here.
Science,
Indeed.
Meredith.
I'm quite proud of our achievements.
There's more to be done, but the foundation we've laid is solid.
Fair warning, our researchers can be a bit eccentric.
Enter the science lab.
We should be able to get results from one of the lab consoles here.
Sir, there's a mess of metadata coming in from the probe. Some of the things that stand out include the fact that the lunar scale is relatively to the planet only slightly larger than Earth's moon. That the moon has a high-density core and a large amount of silicate and germanium dust. Nothing extraordinary, but it just underscores how much we run into worlds that seem familiar to us. Very well, let's see what the scientists have to say. Talk to scientists.
Ah, we've been expecting you. You've sent a good deal of interesting data to us. We've already been analyzing it. I'll let my companion Eshel explain the findings in more detail.
It may be early, but do you have any interesting results to share? Or we thought so too. That's why we came over to see what you'd been able to uncover.
Thank you, my dear. The first thing I realized is that the inert particles should be orbiting to obey gravity, rather than holding position. I've been focusing my attention there, while Ursha has been reviewing the logs from the disabled satellite. Here, check the probe data from the moon. If some outside force was acting on the particles, it should also be affecting the moon.
That may just be a symptom of a larger issue affecting the particles, though.
Odd that the moon is still orbiting normally, but the dust particles are not. This data says that the moon is 55% germanium crystal. That's unusual.
Wow. That's the same crystal we found on Draconis 3, too.
Funny. My ocular implants are picking up a noticeable amount of germanium here. There wasn't any outside. Where did that come from?
Germanium in here, too?
Ah, we do have a few of the crystals here. Oh, strictly for study, of course. Don't worry. The anomaly prevents outside scans from detecting them. Oh, they're very safe down here.
I'm sure they are.
Here, I'll show you.
You brought those here, despite the danger they present?
This was the best way to study them. We needed the lab's facilities.
Oh, besides, we were just gonna take them back to the moon when we finished.
Just a moment. I'm getting a message.
Captain Kamarke, Zenkethi's ships have just entered the system.
Oh, I'm so surprised.
They're firing an unknown projectile at the moon. It's some kind of proto-matter torpedo.
A proto-matter torpedo? That's not good.
Their ships are turning toward the planet. If they have a torpedo, they may be able to hit us from orbit.
The Zenkethi are ruthless. We need to ready our defenses.
Why now? Why are they so interested in these crystals?
The crystals! They're hatching?
What the crap? Ooh.
The Zenkethi are turning toward the planet. They're heading for us!
We need to get the colony's defenses online right now.
Let's get the heck out of here then. Let's
The
go.
tactical station is just across the way. Let's make our way there.
Bugs are crazy.
I think I can tap into their comms from here. Hold on.
That cargo is blocking the way. Head down to the beach and around.
We're still tapped into Zenkethi comms.
Increase your efforts. Eliminate the defenses at once. Captain Paul, beam down for ground assault. Purge the Dranuur. It shall be done, Admiral.
Now this wrist thing is like perfect for these enemies.
Turn off your defenses or be destroyed.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Are you here to bomb us or to eradicate this swarm?
There are only
only a few Dransuli here. Let's clear this place and be done.
50 credits has burned sheds and scales again. You're wrong. Don't let me down. Keep your scales on. These little softies are pretty tenacious. Which? The bugs or the colonists? Oh, the bugs!
The Dransuli infestation has been dealt with. Your assistance is appreciated. A suggestion? This colony has been using open communication channels. That is unwise. You never know who may be listening in out there after all.
Well, if the menace is destroyed, there's no reason to attack this world.
Let me check my scanner. The infestation seems to be eliminated. Usually it's best to be absolutely sure, but there doesn't appear to be a need to waste a protomatter weapon. Don't make this mistake again. Take immediate action if you suspect the presence of Dransuli.
Thank you for your assistance. This colony world still has an opportunity to flourish. Zenkethi's ships are moving in to attack position, Admiral. We need you on the bridge as soon as you're able. Let's go. Zenkethi are on the attack, Admiral. They're attempting to take down the defenses. Hail the Zenkethi! The Zenkethi are not replying to our hails, Admiral. They're on a direct assault course. What are your orders? Attack now!
We're still tapped into Zenkethi comms.
Admiral, this planet poses no threat. I witness its complete purge.
No replacement. Follow protocol. Am I clear?
We've got to take those ships down and protect the colony.
us against the Dranuur. They can help us. There is no sense to this.
Get this weakling out of my sight! Destroy me!
Teams, they're counting! Locked out. There's a power spike on the lead ship. That might be their new weapon. I'm going to get an accurate read of their weapons system. Cover me.
Incapacitated, and I have assumed control of Zenkethi forces in this sector. Let us cease hostilities and speak reasonably.
I'm listening, Captain.
As you and I both know, planet Dranuur has been completely scourged of what we call Dransuli. There is no reason for further conflict between us. We will leave this system peacefully, if you are agreeable.
Very well.
A warning. Autarch's resolve is unwavering. He will not rest until the Dransuli are no more, and he will not spare anyone in his way. Choose your side carefully.
Understood.
The Zenkethi must be terrified of these Dransuli. They're willing to commit genocide to eliminate them, and Zenkethi don't scare easily. Fortunately, some of the Zenkethi are willing to see reason. Things could have been a lot worse if Captain Parr hadn't intervened on our behalf. For now, we need to let the Alliance know what we've learned here. Safe travels.
You too.
This new information on the crystals the Zenkethi have been attempting to eradicate is disturbing to say the least. Starfleet will be monitoring the worlds we know of that contain these eggs. We'll be doing all we can to study them, and, if necessary, protect them. Despite the incident at Dranuur, we don't know if this species is truly hostile. Finally, I've spoken with officials in both the Lukari and Kentari governments. They're going to proceed at Dranuur despite the incident. We will continue to assist them in this endeavor and protect them from any Zenkethi reprisals.
Sounds good. And I will get a lockbox, because I think I have those ones already. Goodbye. Alrighty. Thank you for watching. Next time will be the mission that I left off on when I was playing 7 years ago. So that'll be fun. Hope to see you then.